Yes, welcome back to third stanza, children. Now let us see what reason did the poet find to just postpone his walking. But all of my socks are too dirty and all of my shoes are untied. So maybe I will sit on the front porch or maybe I will just stay inside. Oh, this is a very good reason, children. Everyone will have this reason. Now he thought his socks are dirty and his shoes are dirty. He just wanted to sit on the front porch. Porch is a place in front of the house which is covered with sheds, or it is a shady part in front of the house, or maybe I will just stay inside. Now otherwise he just wanted to sit inside. Very good reason, children. But all of my socks are too dirty and all of my shoes are untied. So maybe I will sit on the front porch or maybe I will just stay inside. Very good reason. But the poem is quite interesting. I am just enjoying the silly reasons. I think you are enjoying the silly reasons. Let us move on to the fourth stanza. Now, what reason the poet is going to make? Now, look into the fourth stanza, children. First, I'll read for you. I see that my kitten is purring and wants to curl upon my lap. It wouldn't be right to prevent her from getting her afternoon nap. Now he finds the silly reason is kitten. This is one of the most silly reason of the poet, children. I see that my kitten is purring. Purring in the sense making a quiet, soft sound. I know what you. I think you know how the kitten makes a sound. Now he find many meanings in this kitten's purring. That is, kitten want to have afternoon nap. He wanted to help it out, making it to sit on his lap. This is a very good reason. I see that my kitten is purring and wants to curl upon my lap. It wouldn't be right to prevent her from getting her afternoon nap. Now he wanted to help his kitten to have afternoon nap so that he can just escape from running. This is one of the most silly reason, as I told you, but very funny, children. Let us move on to the fifth stanza, which is a last stanza in this poem. We'll come to know finally what did the poet end up doing. It's comfortable here on sofa. My pillows are cozy and deep. The weather is perfect for running, so that's why I am going to sleep. Finally, the poet have decided to sleep, just leaving all the reasons in front of him. He just picked out all the silly reasons to avoid walking. Yes, now let us see finally what reason did he find to escape from walking. It's comfortable here on sofa. Now he find his sofa to be comfortable place. My pillows are cozy and deep. That means his pillows are soft and deep. Yes, all the pillows are soft, but now maybe that day he found it very soft. The weather is perfect for running, so that's why I am going to sleep. This is the final reason, and finally the poet ended up doing. Just he laid on his sofa and went to the sleep. I thought the weather is perfect for sleeping for the poet. But the reasons are very silly and very enjoyable. I hope you enjoyed this poem. Just as let us have a short recap of this. Third stanza. In third stanza, he found his socks and shoes are dirty. Just wanted to sit in front porch. Porch is a place in front of the house covered with sheds, children. It is a shady part in front of the house. Let us see the fourth stanza and fourth silly reason. Now his kitten wanted to sit on his lap and have a afternoon nap. Now he don't want to avoid her from its afternoon nap. So he just wanted to help it out. Now here the word purring. Purring is making a quiet, soft sound. That is a sound made by the kitten. Let us move on to the fifth stanza. Now here the poet found his sofas are too soft and cozy. That means now he found his sofas are too soft Just he wanted to have sleep. Finally, he found the weather is too perfect for him to sleep. This is a very good reason, because at the end of the day, we finally end up doing this. So, this is a very good reason. I hope you enjoyed this poem, children. This is The Weather is Perfect for Running, written by Ken Nesbitt. Yes, for do the worksheets followed by this audio class, children. I hope you enjoyed this poem. Read the poem once, you'll understand more better. Thank you, children.